PC, podcast, nigga. Let's go. Y'all know what time it is, man. I'm finna hit y'all with the sports rundown. Where do I start? I don't know. We can start anywhere. You know what I mean? You know, I do the whole rundown. We had some hockey last night, college baseball. I'm probably finna hit y'all with some baseball because I'm already seeing the highlights and the scores right now as we speak. Currently on my X feed, we got Final Four news, okay? If you're in San Antonio right now, make sure you check out all the Final Four festivities, all right? I'm pretty sure they got like carnivals and concerts and shit, free concerts and shit down there in San Antonio. All right, so make sure you go and check that shit out, all right? Just giving y'all the local news. Duke, Auburn, Florida, and Houston, all right? They all down there right now, man. Go down there, man. Have fun. All right, the city lit right now, all right? Come on now, Sportsdatapc. When I say PC, I mean podcast. What's today? Friday? 4/4. All right, Friday. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This that month. I know what time it is. We got Premier League, UTSA baseball. You know, we like let's say we got it all. We got the women's college tournament championship, which is in Tampa Bay. They down there right now. All right, make sure you check that out. I'm probably gonna run it. We got a game today, matter of fact, in the UFL. I didn't touch too much on the UFL. I didn't really, because like I said, my squad got spanked, San Antonio. We got a game today between the Stallions and the Michigan Panthers. This game is in Detroit. All right, so make sure y'all check that out. I think San Antonio plays St. Louis today. Got a tough one in St. Louis. Gonna be a while before we get a home game, but when we do get a home game, it's gonna be lit. Quick note though, I'm gonna need us to do a little bit better at quarterback. Calamon, I will give you. I'm gonna see how you do with St. Louis, but I gotta see how you are at home too. You know what I mean? We do got backups. All right, but that first game, bro, horrible, bro. We also got NBA G League playoffs. All right, I was checking this shit out last night. All right, make sure you stay tuned for that. I'm about to give y'all. I'll probably just give y'all some scores real quick. That's what we gonna do. Let's start with some NBA, man. I was looking at that Lakers Warriors game last night. All right. 123-116. All right, Lakers come on top. Warriors come up on top of that one. Let's look at the statisticals on that. All right, Steph Curry, 37 points. Dog, he just had 52 the other day. It's crazy, man. Just talking to motherfuckers about these goddamn playoffs we got coming. We ain't talking enough about it. If you've been paying attention to the league from September to now, really, since Curry them was in the fucking got gold. Like, this shit stems from that. Don't forget Curry them just got gold. Okay? This is still stemming along that same pattern. All right, now he's into the season. Golden State look good. The Jimmy Butler trade seems to be working out, man. It really does. They still just, like most people say, small in the post. But they could shoot. Curry, man. Draymond Green had about 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 8 points. Let's see, man. Let's see what Jimmy had, cuz. Jimmy had 36 minutes, 11, but he had 3 steals. That's a major stat. It's a major stat. All right. As far as the Lakers, look, from what I was seeing last night, and someone told me this, and this may be true. Okay, they might have problems figuring out who's gonna get the ball. Okay, they may have problems figuring out who's gonna get the ball, and I'm talking about LeBron and Luka. Okay. LeBron James had 33 points. He was 10 for 15. He was sharp. You know what I mean? He was sharp. Got hurt. Got injured early in the game, but I guess, you know what I mean, he was good to go. Austin Reeves, 31. Like, bruh, y'all still lost. Luka had 19. That's crazy. Hold up. Some cat named that guard. What is it? Pazinski. Oh, he had 28 points, bruh. He had 28 on the Lakers, bruh. He was 8 for 10 for 3. The fuck? Yeah, that's what I said. They could shoot, bruh. And that's not even a full arsenal because fucking, what is he at? Gary Payton Jr. is injured. Who else they got? Yeah, man, look at this shit. Like it's like they got a small lineup, but they still produce. The Warriors, bruh. And then you look at the Lakers, it's like, you know, Austin Reeves had 31. That's cool. Rachi had 24. It's cool. Luka had 19. It's cool. Jackson, like, you gotta watch out for Jackson Hayes because like everyone else eats, right? And he just be right there. But he's always an alley hoop away. You know what I mean? You gotta watch out for him. Gabe Vincent has his days, you know what I mean? But like I said, how far can they go? How can they bench do? How deep is the Lakers bench when it comes to a 7-game series? That's what I wanna know. All right, we got the Grizzlies and the Heat last night. All right, 110-108. Grizzlies got that one. Everybody's been talking about this hand gesture thingy that Ja Morant and Buddy Hield was doing. I really don't give a fuck. All right, just dumb shit. Just fucking, y'all be with that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess the league issued a warning about the shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, Ja. Hoop, nigga. All right, y'all just got y'all coach fired, and I guess that's because they probably felt like he can't handle them. We need somebody in here to handle these motherfuckers in here. Like, we need somebody to straighten Ja up. That's crazy that I'm saying that. Maybe because I'm an old cat. I mean, I'm not even an old cat. I'm just saying I'm way older than Ja. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But that was a good win for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant had 30 points. Tyler Hero, he been hooping lately, bro. I don't know if he's just been healthy. One thing about basketball, though, I always tell people, bro, you can reach your prime in basketball in like your 10th year. And I call it the Rudy Gay effect. I just want to say, y'all, when Rudy Gay went to the Spurs, he was on another level, bro. And he was damn near past his prime. But he was on another level when he went to the Spurs, bro. I don't know. Tyler Hero's been hooping, though. 35 points, 4 assists, 9 rebounds. Scottie Pippen Jr. has been hooping, too. He been hooping. I've been noticing that. He's starting to find his mode. Zach Edey, I would say, and not too many people thought it is, but that's a great pickup by the Grizzlies. I'm going to be 100. It's a great pickup. He's had a pretty solid rookie season. I know Stephen Castle is like the leading man for Rookie of the Year, but let's give Zach Edey some love, man. You know what I mean? Let's give him some love. All right, who else we got? See, as far as field goals go, statistics. Heat was 39 for 95, and they was shooting. Grizzly had more 3-pointers, though. They were even in assists, 24, so he was moving that ball around. Steals, blocks. Of course, Heat had more blocks. All right. Timberwolves Nets 105-90. Timberwolves get that one. Let's see. We need them statisticals. Minnesota Anthony Edwards had 32 minutes, 28 points, 10 for 15, 5 for 10 for the 3-point. He had 2 steals. He had a block. All right. People, I think, underestimate Anthony Edwards' defense, right? Do the boy got defense or not? He got a little bit of defense, right? I like that, 28 points. Rudy Gobert, 21 points. Not bad. 9 for 10. Not bad. Julius Randle, you could do a little bit better than 11 points, but I'm going to give you a break. All right. I'm gonna give you a break. Y'all funny. I'm gonna give you a break. Let's see. McDaniels, 33 minutes, dog. 8 points. You gotta do better than that, dog. Like, if you gonna just give me Anthony Edwards and Gobert, you need to give some points up and just play D, bro. Let's see how many blocks. You only had 2 blocks. Yeah, come on, dog. 21 points. What was y'all's game plan, bro? DiVincenzo. This nigga had 2 points in 21 minutes. Come on, bro. What the fuck is going on? That's wild. Just like DiVincenzo had 21 minutes, bruh, and 2 points. That's wild. Like, what are we doing? Like, what you like passing the ball? Like, what's your assist, bruh? Oh, he was 0 for 6 for 3. Oh man. Oh man. It's horrible. Come on now. Y'all finna go to the playoffs. They gonna need you, DiVincenzo. Can't be having you out there fighting and shit, dog. They gonna need you in the playoffs, bro. All right? But if y'all acting like that, that's what I'm saying. That's why I can't put my money on Minnesota. Y'all too young and immature right now, man. Talented as y'all can be, y'all just young and immature right now, man. I can't. Trailblazers, Raptors, 112-103. Trailblazers get that. 34-43 season for the Trailblazers, 28-49 season for the Raptors. Both teams, I believe, are not going to the postseason, so better get ready for that draft. But we can look at some numbers. Don't get me wrong, there's some positives with the Trailblazers, okay? Okay, Shaedon Sharpe, 36 points. I like Shaedon Sharpe. I like the cat, bro. He a baller, dog. 36 points. I don't think people better start paying attention. I believe they got Donovan Cleveland, right? From Connecticut, right? Pretty soon, bro. Watch out for these young teams. Like you see what's going on with Detroit. It's just you see young and immature. Young and immature. But their talent, their youth is starting to like show itself. You understand what I'm saying? RJ Barrett, I'm glad he got out of New York. All right, this is your team in Toronto. Doing a lot better, though, too. Been quiet, but he's been hooping. You know what I mean? 18 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. I like it. I like it, man. It was the battle of we ain't going to the postseason last night. Bucks, 76ers, man. Giannis makes history, they say, huh? 35 points, 20 assists, 17 rebounds. That's fucking ridiculous. Fuck. The fuck are we going? We do got 82 goddamn games. At least in one of them games, your ass finna. We ain't been paying attention, but we've had a lot of motherfuckers this year. Like, have a crazy stat. Like I said, we just had 52 with Curry. We just had 60 with old boy from Denver. Now we want to talk basketball. Been seeing this shit. I'm just saying. 35 points. That's a trip. That 20 assists is fucking crazy. I ain't even seen the highlights of these games. I'm just running it down. I will when I get done and go look at shit. Oh yeah. Some cat named Bona for the Sixers. The Sixers, like, who the fuck y'all got out there? I only fuck with my dog Quentin Grimes, man. He had 24 points, 10 assists, 3 rebounds. Bona had 28 points. He was their leading scorer, man. I don't know who the fuck that is. Giannis had all the motherfucking stats. God damn, they say he makes history with freakish triple-double. Crazy stat line. They get the window 126 to 113. Of course, they are going to the playoffs. Philly, 23 and 54. What we gonna do? Fire the coach. Yeah, I need to fire Nick Nurse if he's still the coach. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what the fuck going on in Philadelphia, bro. That is horrible. Cause y'all really a playoff team. But the fact that the Bulls is better than y'all, and the Pistons is better than y'all, and I can name 2 or 3, maybe a few more teams. I'm just saying. That's wild. We got the Magic and the Wizards, 109 and 97. Magic. All right. Where are the Magic at in this playoffs? All right, they're right there, 38 and 40. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Orlando, despite a losing record, 2 games under 500. Okay, they're 38 and 40. They're still first in their fucking division, which is fucking weird. As far as playoffs go, Orlando is in the 7th seed. All right, which means they will be a play-in team playing against. I think they will play right now. What is it? This one. I think they play Miami. They play Miami. As of right now, Orlando will play Miami in a play-in to get a game against Boston. Okay. Which out of Orlando and Miami, none of you are beating Boston first round. So, yeah. Detroit right now has New York. That's going to be a fucking bloody series. If New York and Detroit get first round, I mean, if I'm New York, I would not lose this series. All right. Now, beware that Detroit's coming in with everything they got. Them young boys is coming. All right. Now, it's meant for y'all to win this fucking series. But if y'all lose this series to Detroit just need a little warm up, tune up. I don't got them going on away. I did have them turning things around, having a good season. But, you know what I mean? Yeah. New York could go crazy. I lose this series to Detroit. Don't do that. All right. Shout out to Giannis, though, man. It's a crazy stat, though. 20 assists is crazy. Like, you dishing out assists, and you going, like, getting up rebounds, and you out there, doing... Y'all know how Giannis get down when he get in the paint. All right? That's all I'm saying. Magic Wizards. Okay, that was it for last night, Dan. That was it. Let me see the schedule. How many more games we got? So we have we got about 6 games left in the season, okay? And so I believe the 16th we're starting the playoffs, and we'll also have hockey playoffs too. We've had to run that down too after I get out this MLB. Today's games in NBA, I'll give you a little rundown real quick. I got the Jazz and the Pacers, Kings, Hornets, Suns, Celtics, all right, Pistons, Raptors, Trailblazers, Bulls. That should be entertaining. The over and under on that should be over. I'll take the over on that one. Fuck the bullshit. It is, matter of fact, it is 236.5. I would take that. Thunder, Rockets. That should be fun. 5.5 on the Thunder. That should be fun. 228.5 the over. I'm definitely taking the over on that. There shouldn't be no defense in this game. Cavaliers Spurs. Fuck y'all. That's all I gotta say. Fuck y'all. Yeah, y'all niggas is funny. Fuck y'all niggas. Cavaliers Spurs. Spurs are done. I don't know what the fuck I'm even talking about this shit. All right, this is like a warm-up game because we ain't got Wemby or nobody out there. All right. Y'all funny. What y'all think about these NBA playoffs though coming up? Since y'all want to fucking chime in and shit, chime in on some sports, motherfuckers. All right. Nuggets, Warriors tonight. God damn, Warriors just beat the Lakers last night. Y'all fucking got a back-to-back against the Nuggets. Tough one, man. They got Denver favored in this one 1.5. All right, I'm definitely taking Denver to win this game tonight. This game's in Golden State, though. Tough. But it's a back-to-back for Golden State. I ain't doing that. Mavericks, Clippers. What the fuck happened to the Mavericks? We ain't even ever after that Luka trade. Just shit just went down for the Mavericks. 38-39. Like before this Luka trade, bro, the Mavericks was a top fucking 5 team, and I want to say a top 2 team. Fuck all that. All right. Sheesh. Tough one versus Clippers is favored by 10.5. That's crazy. What's going on? Pelicans, Lakers tonight. Lakers, come on, get that. Y'all need to get that back from last night. Get y'all back in position, all right? I need this for the Pelicans. Pelicans, they already shut Zion down. Just get healthy for the season, bro. Or move teams, come off the bench, be that spark off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to be fucking the guy. Like, I'm cool with 6-man Zion, bruh. I'm cool with that. Like, whatever I gotta do to keep him on the fucking court, bruh. Fuck all that. All right, Sportsdatapc. PC. When I say PC, I mean podcast. Major League Baseball news, all right? For you bitch-ass niggas out there. All right, if you watching this shit, what's up with baseball right now? What you got for me? We got recaps for last night, all right? We only had 5 games last night. I need to start looking for tonight's games. All right, Brewers, Reds. All right, 1-0. Milwaukee gets stats. Look at these stats. This game had no runs in it. Crazy. Cincinnati didn't even fuck. Like, what the fuck, man? LA Cruz had 4 at-bats. Nigga, you didn't get shit. Damn, I just wasn't hitting nothing, bro. What the fuck was going on, man? What was the pitching? Let me look at the motherfucking pitching. God, that's what it gotta be. All right, Milwaukee, Cortez. What was he? He had 6 Ks, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We had a total of 9 fucking strikeouts. And just pitching was just good. That's all. The pitching was just good. I'm looking at the stats and like, nope, like 1 hit, 0 runs, just good pitching. That's it. I'm starting to understand this shit now at baseball. Just good fucking pitching. That's the answer to why y'all ass ain't got no runs. Shit, 9 strikeouts, bro. Y'all ain't hitting shit. And that's low. That's not even high for strikeouts. Just the other day, they was, come on, Ellie Cruz. You was just going hard with the torpedo bat, bruh. That's why I'm telling y'all, don't make a big deal out of this. You still gotta look at the fucking ball. Like, stop. Horrible stats, man. Come on, Reds. 2-5 of the season. Come on, man. Diamondbacks, Yankees. This has turned into an interesting series because the Diamondbacks stole one. They stole one the other day. All right. Yankees come back though. I ain't looked at. I ain't looked at no fucking highlights on this shit. All right. I'm giving y'all a rundown off my apps. All right, but whatever. Aaron Judge with 3 for 5, 2 runs, 4 RBIs. All right. So with those 2, he brought in 4. Okay. I gotta get the big stats. Fuck all that. Cause Yankees. Let's see. Judge had 5 at bats, 2 runs, 2 hits. Who had a home run? Of course, Aaron Judge had a fucking home run. This nigga already getting off to a hot start. Crazy. Chisholm had 4 at bats. What he had? He had a hit. He had a running. 2 RBIs. Oh, Judge and Chisholm had a fucking home run in this one. That's all you need. That's all you need right there, baby. That's all you need. That's all you need. Goldschmidt did not play because he was horrible. Had 0 at bats. He must be injured. Okay. He's getting off to a bad start. As far as pitching for the Yankees, we had 9 Ks in this bitch. Okay, versus what was Arizona looking at? This was an even game. It was 9-7. So yeah. As far as we had a home run, Perdomo had 1. All right, they only had 1 home run in this one. They did hit good, but they're pitching 7 Ks in this one. Okay. Kelly just, surrendered 9 fucking hits, bro. It is what the fuck it is. As far as Yankees go, what did he do? He only surrendered 5 hits. It's not bad. Okay, I believe that series is over with. I think the Yankees got that series, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I think they did. Yeah, they did. Yankees play the Pirates next, which the Pirates are fucking struggling right now. Interesting. That's why I say baseball is tricky, man. Interesting. They play the Pirates, today. Crazy, man, baseball schedule. Yeah, that series over. Yankees got that one, though. Astros, Twins, 5-2. Astros. Twins are just not, this is not their year. Tell you. All right, this game wasn't really too much. It was tied at some point. At the 3rd inning, this game was tied. Okay. Let's look at some stats. 5 at bats for Altuve. No motherfucking hits. He had 5 strikeouts. 5 at bats for Altuve, right? 5 Ks. He struck out every time. You had the most. He was the most on. He was the most to be on. They was like, yo, bro, you the best hitter we got, man. Go out there. First time struck out. Second time struck out. Come on, man. You got it. 3rd time struck out. 4th time. All right, we're going to give your ass one more motherfucking time. 5 times Altuve. As good as a hitter you are. As early as the season it is. Come on, stop. Stop. I'm just saying. Stop. And they still won this motherfucking game. 5-2. This thing was... Come on, man. They still won this game. That's crazy. Who did hit something? Walker. Okay. The rookie. The young boy. He had a home run in this one. Pitching. They had 11 Ks in this one. Not bad. Minnesota just 2 runs. So, I mean, what they got? What they got? No home runs in this one, of course. Pitching, they had 12 Ks. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. All right. Red Sox, Orioles. All right. Shit got real. All right. Both teams, I believe they're in the same division, if I'm not mistaken. All right. This game had a lot of runs in it in the beginning, but after they got past the fifth inning, I guess Boston was just too much, man. That Alex Bregman pickup, I think that might be I think that might be a nice pickup. All right. So, what's going on, y'all? If y'all just checking in right now, your boy giving out Major League Baseball news. You know what I mean? Somebody said they dust. Who dust though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. Let's see. Boston. Has Devers been hitting 4 at bats? Okay, he got a hit finally because he was struggling. Duran, Bregman. I like the Red Sox lineup. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to go look at some highlights. Bregman had a home run, of course. As far as pitching, they had 11 Ks in this one. All right, Hulk gets the win. That's how you say his fucking name. Orioles. What the fuck y'all working with, man? Let's see. Holiday had 4 at bats. He had 1 hit in this one. Mullins had a home run. Okay, they had 11 Ks. I only had 4 though, so that means struck out 11 fucking batters. Carlson struck out 3 times. So yeah. My man, I give you 10 USD if you say, where is my super suit? That's funny. That's funny. My man, I give you 10 USD. I'm worth more 10. You can keep the money, man. I'm worth millions, dog. 10 USD, stop it. I need a 10 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Where's my super suit? Fuck it, nigga. Let me run that $10, nigga. Good no, this nigga wild. All right, Rockies, Phillies. This shit getting crazy, and I ain't 5. No, I'm sorry, 3-1. I said that's the record they got. They're 5-1 right now. Philly. No one talking about Philly. No one talking about Philly. All right, let's get some stats on this game. Schwarber had a home run in this one, of course. 5 at bats. No strikeouts either. They must have walked this motherfucker a couple times. Cause he had the only home run in this one. So yeah. Bryce Harper had 4 at bats. 2 hits though. Alright. 2 hits. They had 10 Ks total in this one. Walker had 4. Alright. Kyle Schwarber, like I said, he had 1 in the 4th. In the 7th, let's see, RBI. Schwarber had 8 to Harper's 2. Okay. Not bad. 3-1. I think they won that series. And Philly will face the Dodgers later on tonight. Or this evening, I should say. So Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Interesting series. Interesting series. All right. So we continue, right? Friday, all right, April 4th. The boy got to work tonight, so at some point in time, I got to do this podcast, and Lay down and just look at highlights for the rest of the day, man. That's what we doing. White Sox Tigers. All right, that's about to start here at noon. All right, let's see. Detroit's favorite in that one. A tough one. What is this, game 2 for these teams? What's the start of the series? Let me see. So this is the start of the series right here between the White Sox and Detroit. So I'm gonna just do the series as a whole. This is tough, but I will take Detroit in this one. All right, to get the series. I don't think they'll sweep the White Sox. They can get a game in, but they will take the series. Detroit. So that means in tonight's game at home, Detroit's getting it. St. Louis versus Boston. It's a tough one. All right, this is the start of a series, right? I already know what it is. Yes, it is. All right. St. Louis, Boston. Tough. Who's fucking pitching? Fuck the bullshit. Walker Buehler for Boston. Oh, man, Boston's going to get this one. I already know. Put some money down on that thing, man. Fuck. Yeah, Boston's going to get this one. Yeah, I'm finna give y'all a nice rundown because I got shit to do. All right. Padres, Cubs. Chicago's favorite. It's in Chicago. Tough. Pitchers, we got Vasquez, that's for San Diego, and Monaga for Chicago. It's tough, man. It's tough. We're gonna go with Chicago though. We're gonna go with Chicago. Blue Jays, Mets. I got Mets in this one, bro. Come on now. Home. I think this is their home opener to start the season. Some teams start off on a 6-game road trip. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what was been going on with the Mets. This is week 2, and this is their first home game. Okay. Yes, it's gonna go crazy. They finna go crazy up there in New York. All right. We got Gosman for Toronto, and then we got McGill on the mound for the Mets. All right. McGill, remind you, is already 0-2 in the season. Watch out for that. Athletics versus Rockies. Who's got better young talent? Who's got better young talent? I already know about that story about the kid, man. Austin Metcalf. Sad story. Very sad story. Fucked up. But Athletics, Rockies. I'm gonna take the Athletics with that one. Yankees, Pirates. Like I was telling y'all, man, this game is in Pittsburgh. Who's pitching? Got Keller for Pittsburgh and Max Fried for New York. Come on, New York. Quit playing. Quit playing. Mariners, Giants. Giants better than what I thought. All right. Let's see who's on the mound for them boys. Justin Verlander. Man, hell yeah. The Giants finna smoke the niggas tonight. If Justin Verlander still got something in the tank. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm taking the Giants tonight. Diamondbacks, Nationals. All right. Taking Diamondbacks on that one. I'm finna make some bets pretty soon. Oh, hell yeah. Like Dodgers, Phillies. Dodgers is favorite in Philly. Really? Or is that game upside down? That game's in Philly. It's crazy. And Dodgers is favorite. Shit, they ain't lying. Marlins, Braves. Braves winless. Okay, I gotta look who's pitching. And Miami's not that bad right now. You got Meyer on the mound, and he all right. All right, and they got Spencer Schwelbach Okay, he's 2-0 on the season. How though? When they how? It's a weird stat. I think Atlanta definitely gets the win. Okay, Atlanta gets a win today in their home debut. Orioles, Kansas City. I look for Baltimore to get this one. Kansas City, I don't think y'all are who y'all think y'all are this year. I know y'all got Bobby Witt Jr. up and coming, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Trust me, it's not. I think Baltimore gets this one tonight. But I'll take the points. It depends. It's tough. Rays, Rangers. I think the Rangers get this one. Enough said. Let's see who's on the mound for them, boy. Rangers gonna have Mel out there and Little for Tampa Bay to be on the mound. Texas is the favorite. Then you got Milwaukee versus Cincinnati. This is part 2 of that shit. Milwaukee's favorite. I don't know fuck why. I'm taking Cincinnati. Guardians, Angels. Tough one for the Angels, but come on now. Come on now, Angels. On the mound, Guardians is the favorite. Jose Soriano for the Angels and Gavin Williams. That's going to be a good one tonight. Sportsdatapc. When I say PC, I mean podcast. Make sure you check out your MLB games tonight. What's today? We got women's tournament today. All right, we got 2 games between Texas and South Carolina. That's tough, man. I got South Carolina, though. No, even though I'm a Texas boy. Connecticut and UCLA. Tough, man. Tough. We got those games coming on later on tonight. Okay. Let's get y'all some hockey news. Like I said, Ovechkin 3 goes away. Ovechkin 3 goes away from breaking this fucking record. We got, let's see, a recap from yesterday. Oilers, Sharks, 3-2. Oilers get that one. Jets, Golden Knights. Jets smoked them 4-0. All right. Ducks, Flames, 4-1. Flames get that one. Damn, Ducks. Kings versus Utah Hockey Club. Man, I could have called this game last night. 4-2. Kings get this one. Predator Stars, 5-1. I could have definitely got some money last night. Yeah, definitely. Let's talk about this 11-game fucking winning streak. And I knew that game was going to be close. But I still, for some reason, picked the motherfucking Blues to win the game, bro. All right, and they won in final overtime 5-4 over the Penguins. All right? I love it. I fucking love it, man. Colorado Avalanche 7-3. Avalanche gets that over Blue Jackets. I thought the Blue Jackets was going to give them fits. 7 points is pretty good, Avalanche. All right, Bruins Canadians 4-1. Canadians get that. All right. Lightning Senators. Senators get that. Upset 2-1 over the Lightning. All right. Look, I'm loving it, bro. And we have, what we got? We got 7 games left for the season. The 16th, like I said, would be the last game of the NHL season. Okay, then we got playoffs. So we got playoffs for NHL and NBA. We also got some college baseball for y'all boys. Yes. Some college fucking baseball for you niggas. Shout out to UTSA, man. Shout out to Texas State. Shout out to UIW, man. All right. All right. So yesterday, plenty of games, man. We already halfway through this season already. I just posted up my mid-season Golden Spikes Award, so go check that out. All right. We halfway through this college baseball season. So, yeah. That means the month of April in college baseball is going to be crazy. We got a bunch of college baseball, got a bunch of MLB, ton of shit to cover, man. I still ain't even got to MLS yet. Crazy. Top 25 action, though, from last night. All right, in baseball, we had North Carolina, Duke. All right, 4-3. What we in that one? Is that in a rivalry? Okay, North Carolina leads the series 1-0. That's the beginning of a series right there. All right, North Carolina gets that one. Duke been having a rough year this year in baseball, okay? Okay, Oklahoma LSU gets that one. The first game of that series. It's 2-1, 2-0. I'm sorry. Okay. I got some Big 12 action. BYU, TCU. All right, TCU wins that 11-6. TCU leads the series 2-0. Okay. TCU, no one talking about 7-4 in the Big 12 right now. All right. TCU got that first game too, 8-0. So yeah, so far only 6 runs for BYU. TCU putting up some goddamn runs. Tennessee Martin versus Eastern Illinois, 8-5. Tennessee Martin, they lead the series 1-0. Horrible for the mid-major. SEC, we had LSU and Oklahoma. I gave you that already. SWAC, we have Texas Southern, Alcorn State, 5-1. Texas Southern gets that. 7-2 in the SWAC, not bad. They lead that series 1-0. That's good, Texas Southern. Grambling versus Southern, 12-10. A lot of runs in this game, a lot of hits in this game. All right, Grambling gets this one. All right, 6-3 in the SWAC. They lead the series 1-0. Okay, and that's it for yesterday's recap college baseball games. Today, what we got today? Top 25 action, man. We got Boston College and Louisville. Louisville is gonna get that one. Ole Miss, I can definitely go bet on some baseball right now. Now's the time. Ole Miss, Kentucky, that should be a good one. I ain't touching that. Duke, North Carolina, this is game 2 of this one. Arkansas State, Coast Carolina. That game's at 6 p.m. tonight. Southern Miss, Marshall, that should be a good one. That should be a good one. 7-2, Southern Miss doing good in conference. Troy versus Old Dominion. Okay. Vanderbilt, Florida. Alabama, Auburn. Oh, that's going to be a crazy one. Texas A&M, Tennessee. 7 p.m. tonight. Oh, God. Tennessee, 8-1. All right, in the SEC. Texas A&M, 1-8, man. 14-14 even record. That means every game. They got off to a bad start with their non-conference record. They did. They lost to UTSA. All right. That's all I'm saying. And we cold. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Tennessee number 1 still, man. I look for them to dominate this game. It's going to be a good one tonight. Texas A&M, Tennessee, college baseball. Kansas State, Oklahoma State. Western Kentucky versus Dallas Baptist. West Kentucky is 25-4. Not bad. We got game 2 of that LSU, Oklahoma. Also, we have the start of Georgia and Texas baseball. Okay, make sure you check that out. Wake Forest, Florida State. You got some good games in college baseball. Missouri versus Arkansas, number 2. Arkansas is killing it. They 8-1 in the SEC. All right, Oregon versus Michigan. That should be a good one. UC Irving. One of the hottest mid-major teams right now, man. All right? They play Oregon State. That's going to be a good one, bruh. That's going to be a good one. San Diego versus UCLA. That's a good one, too. Clemson versus California. Clemson coming all the way to Berkeley. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Georgia Tech at Stanford. All right, now, let's go. Arizona versus Arizona State. I love it. That was just top 25, bro. All right, the A10. All right, the A10, we got St. Joseph's versus St. Bonaventure. Later on, we got Richmond versus Rhode Island. Richmond 21-7, not bad. All right, Dayton versus Massachusetts. Davidson versus Fordham. St. Louis, George Mason. All right, we got that one. VCU, George Washington. All right, ACC, you got Miami versus Pittsburgh. Virginia Tech, Notre Dame. Virginia is not ranked. They are 16-11. Virginia versus NC State. NC State's right there. They're 19-10. All right. Some good ACC games tonight. American East, Maine versus UMass Lowell. New Haven versus Bryant. Bennington versus UMBC. Albany versus New Jersey Tech. All right, American Athletic. We have South Florida versus Memphis. UTSA, UAB. UTSA, another hot mid-major team, okay? 23-8, 5-1 in American Athletic Conference. Not bad. All right, expect them to get this win of UAB. UAB is pretty good, though. UAB is pretty good. Florida Atlantic versus East Carolina. East Carolina's pretty good. Florida Atlantic 20-9. East Carolina 20-10. Some good games in college baseball, man. Wichita State, Charlotte. Rice versus Tulane. Okay, Rice is horrible, man. The ASUN, Eastern Kentucky versus Austin Peay. Jacksonville versus Florida Gulf Coast. Queens, North Carolina versus Stetson. That's in Florida. West Georgia versus North Florida. All right. Lipscomb versus Central Arkansas. Big 12 action. We got Cincinnati versus Texas Tech. I do need to go check on Colorado's baseball team. See how they doing. All right. Utah versus West Virginia. Who's hot in Big 12 baseball? I think it's Kansas. Cincinnati did start off pretty good. They're not doing too bad right now. They got Texas Tech. West Virginia is 20. No one's talking about West Virginia. They're 24-4. No one's talking about West Virginia. Kansas is doing good too, bro. 24-6. They play UCF today. Kansas State versus Oklahoma State. I got y'all that. BYU, TCU. That's game 2 of that. Game 3 of that. I'm sorry. Houston versus Baylor. All right. Currently, right now, we got a game in the Big East as early as it is right now between Butler and Xavier. All right. Seton Hall, St. John's, Georgetown, Villanova, Connecticut, and Creighton. Don't look like none of these teams making the tournament. The Big South, we got Garner-Webb versus Western Carolina. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Charleston Southern versus Radford. Some on the bubble ass teams. Not bad. Radford's 14-14 in the Big South. UNC Asheville versus Winthrop. We have USC Upstate versus High Point. All right. Big Ten action. We got Maryland. Maryland got a cat over there with a golden spike, man. Go check him out. All right. Illinois. Maryland not doing too bad. 14-15. I'm going to need you to get this win today. Iowa versus Northwestern, Penn State, Minnesota, Michigan State. Not doing too bad. Versus Indiana. Rutgers versus Nebraska. Ohio State, Southern California. That should be a good one. Ohio State struggling, bro. They 8-17 in baseball. Horrible. Purdue versus Washington. Purdue is 20-8. No one's talking about this shit. UC Davis versus UC Santa Barbara. UC Santa Barbara still a threat, 18-9. Like I said, that UC Irving Oregon State game gonna be pretty good. We got some good games tonight, and I gotta fucking work. Damn. UC San Diego versus Cal Poly. Cal State Fullerton versus Cal State Northridge. All right, Bakersville versus Riverside. A lot of fucking small California teams. All right. We got CUSA, Conference USA. We got Middle Tennessee versus Liberty. Liberty not doing too bad, 19-11. Florida International, Louisiana Tech. Jacksonville State, Canisius State. Western Kentucky, Dallas Baptist. I gave y'all that. Dallas Baptist not doing too bad. New Mexico State versus Sam Houston. All right, Sam Houston's horrible. The CAA Conference. UNC Wilmington versus Hofstra. College of Charleston versus Monmouth. All right. Townsend versus Delaware. Northeastern. Not doing too bad. They're 19-8 versus Campbell. Elon versus William and Mary. All right. Stony Brook versus North Carolina A&T. All right. In the Horizon League, we got a game right now between Milwaukee and Purdue Fort Wayne. Wright State versus Northern Kentucky going on right now. Top of the first. All right. Youngstown State versus Oakland. Finna get started soon. All right. Ivy League, Yale versus Brown. Cornell versus Columbia. Princeton versus Pennsylvania. Harvard versus Dartmouth. And these schools are sorry right now. Harvard only got 3 goddamn wins on the season. Crazy. In the MEAC, or the MAC conference, the Double A MAC. Iona, Manhattan. Sacred Heart, Fairfield. All right, Canisius versus Marist. All right, Quinnipiac versus Niagara. Mount St. Mary's versus Ryder. All right, Siena versus Merrimack. St. Peter's versus Norfolk State. All right. In the MAC conference, the real MAC, Miami, Ohio versus Bowling Green. Bowling Green's not doing that bad. They're 20-7 on the season, man, in baseball. Ball State versus Eastern Michigan. Ball State 20-10. Interesting to look at these smaller mid-major teams, man. Akron versus Toledo. Ohio versus Northern Illinois. Kent State versus Central Michigan. The Citadel versus Western Michigan. All right. Missouri Valley, we have Illinois State versus Valparaiso. Evansville versus Illinois Chicago. Indiana State versus Belmont. Bradley versus Murray State. Missouri State versus Southern Illinois. In the Mountain West Conference, we have San Diego State versus Air Force. San Jose State versus Washington State. New Mexico versus Fresno State. All right, Nevada versus UNLV. Northeast Conference, we have Mercyhurst versus Long Island. Wagner versus Lemoyne. Fairleigh Dickinson versus Stonehill. All right, Central Connecticut versus Delaware State. Horrible. All right, Coppin State versus Eastern Shore. All right, in the OVC conference, currently right now, top of the first, we have Tennessee Martin versus Eastern Illinois. All right, that is currently still no runs in that one. All right, I don't know why they got it like that. Tennessee Tech, Western Illinois, Morehead State, Southern Indiana, Southeast Missouri State versus SIU Edwardsville. Lindenwood versus Little Rock. Patriot League, we got Army versus Holy Cross. Okay. SEC later on today. I think I gave y'all some of these games already. South Carolina, Mississippi State. Still, and they're not ranked, but they're still good teams. They're still good teams. That Vanderbilt, Florida is going to be a good one tonight. All right. The SoCon, you got Mercer versus VMI. VMI doing good, 19-11. No one talking about them. And they lead NCAA in stolen bases. Okay. Gardner-Webb, Western Carolina. UNC Greensboro versus East Tennessee State. They're not doing that bad either. That's what I'm saying. You got to check out these mid-major teams. 21-7 East Tennessee State. Sanford and Wolford, okay? Go check that out. Southland Conference, man. Texas A&M Corpus Christi versus Stephen F. Austin. Incarnate Word. What happened, man? 12-18 on the motherfucker season. 1-14 in Southland. It's crazy. Versus Southeastern Louisiana. New Orleans versus McNeese. McNeese doing pretty good, man. 19-5. Houston Christian doing pretty good. 18-9 versus Nichols. UT Arlington versus Lamar. Lamar's pretty fucking good, dude. 24-7. I'm gonna go check out a game. Yeah, Lamar's pretty good. Summit League, you got Northern Colorado versus St. Thomas. North Dakota State versus Omaha. South Dakota State versus Oral Roberts. Sun Belt Conference, we have Appalachian State versus UL Monroe. Arkansas State versus Coastal Carolina. Southern Miss Marshall, that's going to be a good one. Georgia State, James Madison. Texas State, Louisiana. Georgia Southern versus Southern Alabama. SWAC Conference, Texas Southern versus Alcorn State. Mississippi Valley State versus Bethune-Cookman. Prairie View versus Arkansas Pine Bluff. Jackson State versus Florida A&M. All right, Texas Southern versus Alcorn State. I got that already. Alabama A&M versus Alabama State. All right, Grambling versus Southern. This is game 2 of that. All right, WAC Conference. I'm giving y'all every college fucking baseball fucking conference, dog. Ain't nobody fucking doing this shit like me. And I'm giving y'all every fucking sport, bro. Stop playing with me. And I can go into detail if I want to on anything, bro. WAC conference, man. I just had to stop myself and realize that y'all better be happy I'm giving y'all this information, man. I don't give a fuck if you want it or not. Tarleton versus Seattle, man. They don't make them like me, dog. They just don't. UT Arlington is facing Lamar. Okay. Lamar got that. Sacramento State versus Abilene Christian. 17-11. Not doing too bad, Abilene. Utah Valley versus Utah Tech. All right. California Baptist versus Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon 18-11. Not that bad. California Baptist 17-2. Watch out for these mid-major teams in baseball, bro. That's all I got to say. West Coast. Santa Clara versus Pepperdine. All right. Portland versus St. Mary's. San Diego versus UCLA later on the night. Pacific versus Loyola Marymount. San Francisco versus Gonzaga. And that is it for your men's college baseball scores and updates, man. All right. Sportsdatapc. When I say PC, I mean podcast. We have MLS news, man. I'm going to definitely get y'all that shit. All right. Major League Soccer. I'm definitely going to get y'all that. Yeah. All right. So we got La Liga. Got some La Liga games. Got some Bundesliga games. Got FC Banyard versus FC Augsburg today. Okay. We'll have to check that out. Premier League. Okay. So we already got Chelsea gets the win over Tottenham Hotspur. Okay. They needed that fucking win. We could start with Premier League. Tomorrow we got Everton and Arsenal. Okay. Crystal Palace versus Brighton Hove. Okay. What's the parlay for the day? For who? For who? You tell me, dog. What's the parlay for the motherfucking day? Ipswich Town versus Wolverhampton. All right. West Ham versus Bournemouth. Aston Villa versus Nottingham Forest. All right. So look, yesterday, like I said, or not yesterday. Yeah, yesterday we had Chelsea. They got that one. Wednesday, April 2nd, we had Liverpool. They beat Everton 1-0. See, yeah, the season it's coming to an end. That's what's going on right now. All right, what else we got in soccer? That was just for what, yesterday? Bundesliga 2. Men's tennis. I ain't even got on men's tennis. All right. Saturday, tomorrow, we got Charlotte FC. All right, this is Major League Soccer news. All right. All right, we got Charlotte FC, Nashville. Probably taking Nashville on that one. All right. I'm really finna make these bets when I get done. I gotta get some motherfucking money. Fuck the bullshit. Real Salt Lake, I'm probably finna end it, bro, with soccer. Fuck the bullshit. I gotta get going. I got bills to pay and shit. Real Salt Lake, LA Galaxy. Can LA Galaxy get their first win of the season? They're still winless. Are we? And we're in week 5, I believe. All right. LA Galaxy need a win, bro. Come on. Atlanta United versus FC Dallas. Taking in Atlanta with that one. FC Cincinnati versus New England. I got Cincinnati in that one. Y'all better not lose to New England. Stop it. Columbus versus Montreal. Definitely. I'm taking both of my Ohio squads to get W's. I got money sitting on the table right now. New York Red Bulls versus Chicago Fire. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Chicago. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. Not in Chicago, though. If this game is New York, okay. I don't know, though, man. That's a tough one. Don't even touch it. Don't even touch it. Philadelphia versus Orlando. I got Philadelphia in this one. All right. Austin FC versus Portland Timbers. It's going to be a tough one. Fuck that. Hey, Portland tougher than you think, man. Houston versus Los Angeles. Los Angeles is going to get that one, bro. Sporting Kansas City versus St. Louis. I got St. Louis in that one. Sporting Kansas City might be the team that ain't, along with Montreal and Toronto, it's just not their season, bro. It's not. St. Louis is going to get that one. The 2-2-2. What's up with the 2-2-2-2s on the records? There's something about those teams. St. Louis is going to win. I just don't know about New York. And I think New York will win this game. All right. Vancouver versus Colorado. Tough one. And then later on, y'all have San Diego FC versus Seattle Sounders. All right. No Inter Miami because they just played the other day, that CONCACAF game. All right. Also, USL, United Soccer League. Make sure y'all go check out San Antonio FC this weekend as they face Phoenix Rising, man, in a nationally televised game, man. All right, San Antonio FC. Make sure you go check them out. I'm about to end it right there, man, because I got bets to make, man. I got shit to look at. And till next time, man, make sure you like and subscribe, man. Sports Data PC. When I say PC, I mean podcast. Let's go, baby.